This Let's Play series was sponsored by THQ Nordic. Check out the links down below if you're interested in Darksiders 3. I'm surprised there's so many areas that are like that, where you really have to kind of hit things at the top of your jump, and you're just barely making it. They could have given us a little bit more leeway. Just shrink down the edge a little bit, but whatever, we make it. It just makes me doubt if I could actually get over walls. I do like having a little bit more, like, free form in our way of traveling, though. I guess I can't really say that too much because there are clear, definite areas in which we can travel. But it is nice when I can just go, I want to double jump over that wall, and then I can double jump over the wall. Whereas in the other games, you always kind of had to have the traversal item. And while the traversal items are really forgiving a lot of times, I still like just being able to go, I want to go over that wall, and then I do it. But again, that's probably gonna change because there are those points where I'm gonna have to like glide over hills and stuff. So I can't have an over-reliance on my fire form. How many healing shards do I have? I have 7. That's nice. Hey, there's my horse! And it's got flies around it. Oh, my poor baby. We're gonna have to bring it back. I mean, we're a horseman. What's the horseman without a horse? It's a dual team mock-up.
Can we go from this place? The present is tiring enough without reliving the sins of the past.
But someone is going to pay for what they did to that animal. They'll pay in screams.
Is my horse just straight dead? What the hell? No. I hope we can bring it back. Again, what's a horse without a horse? Of course, you know, they don't have to bring a horse, so we haven't really seen too many giant open spaces in this game in comparison to the last game, so technically don't need the horse to get around, but I still want my horse. I wanted to bond with it a little bit. At least then they could kill it and I go, oh, I'm really, really sad. Now I'm just sad in general. Alright, we're back down in the ruins, I suppose. Ow. Oh my god! Damn! 2 hits, man. No, I should have healed. That's why I swapped my healing shard in the first place, because I was like, I should heal. And then I didn't do it. I wanted to consider eventually starting to use my small healing shards a little bit. Can I just glide over this? Probably not, honestly. But I want to see. Oh my god. Oh, I totally can make that. Alright, here's the real test. So this is what I wanted to try doing earlier. I want to see if I can double jump. Oh, it made me go here. Okay. Anyways, it looks like I can't do what I want. I was going to try double jumping and then swapping to my electric form in order to glide over the area. And it turns out that's not happening. Alright, bucko. We're gonna make sure to take you out this time. Oh my, what the fucking hell, man? You know, if there's one thing I can feel a little bit better about, it's that I've seen, now that the game is getting closer and closer to launch and is going to be released pretty much within like 4 hours of me recording this. Yeah. I don't think I'm supposed to be doing this, by the way, like to get across this gap. I think it just happens to work out. But one thing that makes me happy is that I think it's a little bit more agreed upon that, yeah, this is a harder game than the others. Because I was feeling a little bad about just being like, oh man, I really suck. I'm just getting my ass kicked. It was really, really hardcore. And that can still be true. I mean, that is definitely true. If I were better, I would just be dodging all of this fucker's attacks, and I wouldn't have to be doing this walk of shame over and over again. But I think it is safe to say that this game is, mechanically, a harder game than the others. And so at the very least I can take solace in that and go like, yeah, it makes sense that I'm getting my butt kicked a little bit, especially on the slightly harder difficulty. Majorly harder. Yeah. That's why it'd be nice if when you're choosing a difficulty at the beginning of like a hard game, it just gave you the reasons why the game's gonna be more challenging. Do the enemies do more damage? Do I do less damage? I'm not fully sure. That's not really clear in the difficulty selection. She'd be like, oh, well, the enemies have harder, like, AI? Will their attacks be harder to dodge? I'm never fully sure. Until someone makes a list like, yeah, here's all the things I observed. Some areas just don't have enemies at all on the easier difficulty. Oh, okay. So where the hell are we even going? We're going further and further down. Oh, we're heading back into an area filled with lava. Cool. The game's reminding me that I am, in fact, invulnerable to fire and lava when I have the flame hollow on. I hadn't forgotten that fact, though. So, I mean, when I saw this room, I was like, oh, cool, a place for me to explore. Oh, shit. Okay. Well, we have another enemy type here. He's like a smaller version of that fire giant. Do I have like a book of names for enemy types? That'd be so amazing. Yeah, I'm just glad this guy wasn't attacking from a distance. I'm glad they put like little outcroppings of ground here, just in case you might want to change forms. Maybe it's mostly there just to have some areas to stand on in general. But that's how that's how it feels to me. Just like, oh yeah, player, maybe you want to use your Storm Hollow form to get some extra damage down on the enemy from afar. Oh, look at that. It's just the way out. I'm gonna look around the corner real quick. Yeah, we're gonna go down there, but I have a feeling there's trouble. Also, I am not following the sin indicator at all, apparently. Hey, big guy. I don't like fighting. Ow. I don't like fighting in the lava. It slows me down a lot. Oh, shit. No. Fucking damn it, dude. So what is this Marauder enhancement we just got? Chance to spawn a health lurch with this item. 5% item drop chance. Meh. I'll equip it. Just because I only have 3 enhancements, so I might as well have it on. But I feel nothing from it. We were doing so well. And then they did the attack that just fucked everything up. Hey, I made it. I just have to go all the way back and not die. I'm not leaving that room until I've killed that guy. That's my goal for a lot of these rooms. There are gonna be places that I'll just leave. I'll just suck up the pride and go, yep, that enemy's too hard for me to fight. But that enemy, I could have killed him. I just needed to dodge better. God, I'm not a fan of that. I don't like always having to dodge. I like beating shit up. And then if things aren't working out, maybe blocking. Having a way to reduce the damage incoming because I know it's coming. Rather than always just being like, you got a perfect dodge. If you don't perfect dodge, you're just fucked, player. I don't like that. Because then it always depends on how forgiving the dodging mechanics are in games, and they always fucking vary. There's never any real consistency across gaming. Sometimes you can dodge like a full 3 seconds before the attack starts, or before the attack is about to make contact, and boom, it's a perfect dodge. And then maybe the game will be like, here's the perfecter dodge. Or some kind of crap. But this game seems apt to just be like, no, you really need to be dodging like right as the attack is hitting you. Anything else is not getting you a perfect dodge. And there are instances like, say, the one we just had right there, where you dodge, and the enemy doesn't do a follow-up attack, so you're like fine at that point. But when the enemy does have a follow-up attack, that's when you get really punished for not having perfect dodge that first attack. Meh on getting like fucking killed as soon as you fail one dodge.
You will.
Oh shit. Oh, he just keeps going too. The fucker can already kill me in like 2 or 3 hits. Yes, AI, fail him. Don't allow him to attack. All right, he explodes. Cause you know, fuck you, player. That's what this entire enemy's got to be. At least he's a slow pointy giant. I can't really do anything with my complaints, just put my frustrations out there, but we're gonna keep going forward, regardless. I'm not gonna change the difficulties. Okay. Okay. I guess. Now we're back here. Huh.
Good eating.
So
Please take your time.
we have some paths that link back to each other. That's curious. That's very interesting. And I guess we're just gonna need to follow around our sin icon rather than hope that any new place leads us to where we have to go. Except for when the sin icon does this. What do you want from me, game? Why does it keep moving? I need to keep following new areas until, or even just going back to old areas until we find what they're looking for. If I ever see that there's like a 50% increase in enemy damage by like ticking up the difficulty, that's gonna be like a big moment of going, But I think considering things, the game is probably still hard on the lower difficulties. Hey little guy, come with me. I'm gonna vent my frustrations by throwing you at enemies. It doesn't even accomplish anything, I just want to do it. Is he throwing rocks at me? I mean, if you're just gonna stay up here, then yeah, I guess I spam attacks. And not have to get hit. So we're full in backtracking mode currently. We just gotta look around and find what we need. Also, I guess I should be a little annoyed at the Watcher. She's kind of moving into a direction of not caring about things, which is really weird because she's like also really empathetic in comparison to Fury, and yet she like disregarded Rampage so easily. That's so weird. So I'm wondering what she's playing at. And if it turns out that yet another Watcher is maybe not an evil jerk, but just a jerk in general, I guess maybe that's the point that they're going to want to make. But I want her to play differently than the Mark Hamill Watcher. I want them to not all be jerks at all times. But I guess we can just say she has a varied personality. Man, they really wanted me to backtrack. What the hell? Then why didn't they just tell me to go, like, fast travel somewhere closer? I went to the location that had an icon on it because I just assumed that the icon referred to, like, the closest, or an area that's closest to a sin. I guess not. What the heck? Oh, okay. Hold on, I want to see something. Can I do... No, I have to do charge attack. That's fine. Either charge attack or my double jump. So this is where we drop down behind the bus. Now we can access that building that I wanted to get into earlier, but couldn't. Although I'm wondering if it's going to intersect with some of the other areas still. So far, that's been happening a lot. Yeah, okay. Well, before I jump down back into that area, which, I mean, there's a storm jump point, so that could just very well be the exact area I need to go. I'm gonna keep following the icon. What do you want from me? Are you just being weird with your icons and the ways that you're directing me? I think that's what's going on. That's the problem with these, like, compass-based objective leaders. They don't always take you where you need to go. Alright, so here's something very interesting. We have some items around the corner. And I'm wondering how we're going to get to them. Can I just double jump up from here? Ah, nice. We got ambushed up top. Hey, look, it's kind of proportional bed, or at least it's not a huge ass bed. The last time we saw a bed, I like actually looked at it. It was a little ridiculous. Although, what is this? A big gas studio apartment? Holy shit! Anytime I do anything on the bed, the room echoes. Should we fill up our room a little bit more? Nope. We live in the modern day. We can't afford furniture. Besides the bed. Is there something up there? It almost seemed like it, but I might have just been seeing like the edges of my fire. It looked like there was an item up there. I'm gonna assume there's not, because it's a little bit more of a pain in the ass. Oh shit. As we have these basic enemies now, they seem to die pretty quickly. I can feel better about some things. We are making progress as a character. Ow. I mean, the fact that they didn't even do that much damage with that attack means a lot. Okay. I didn't like the sound of that, but we're gonna chase my lightning form, and we're gonna see how this works. You just fly up. Ah, cool. Jesus, the delay on that. Oh, another one. Lovely. Here, have a wrap attack. Oh my god, he's attacking straight through it. I'm dead. Yeah, no, I'm just fucking dead. You know, I don't like the storm attack if it's just gonna be like that.
Please take your time.
Okay, so maybe this icon really doesn't refer to much. Maybe it just says like the last place you traveled from. Where was the closest spot to that area? It was either Crossroads or Maker's Forge. Crossroads? I want to get my stuff back. But yeah, so if the lightning attack just makes it harder to see an enemy charging up their attack, then that's more dangerous to me than just sitting there taking a little bit longer to damage the enemy. I like the attack and the way that it functions. I don't like that because enemies can resist being stunned, you end up in a situation where they've got three things covering up your screen, and they can still like fucking one-shot you. So you wanna get stun locked by my normal attacks, but not stun locked by my wrap attack hitting you with 3 tornadoes? You know, makes sense to me, buddy. What the hell's the point of this over here, by the way? They both go up to the same area. What's the point? I guess just more ways to traverse. Alright, so the sin icon points in a different direction yet again, so this is probably for something else. Is it going back down into the hollows? Yeah, are we finding a whole nother area to explore? I'm not Not really sure. This is the first area we could storm glide through. So I wanted to check it out. But there could be nothing. It could just be a dead end to like explore and do things. Which I'd be fine with. Love to find like a really cool secret. Oh. We can swim. We hadn't encountered it until now. I mean, obviously we did in Darksiders 1 and 2 a lot of times, but they did it so often that you're like, oh yeah, we can swim without really it being a surprise. But this is our first time swimming in the game. I feel like I shouldn't be in an electric hollow form, but I guess we're fine. I wonder if this has the same kind of like immunity thing. Like if there's something spreading electricity all over the place. Will I be invulnerable? Also,
I doubt
cool.
this is a viable path at the moment.
Yeah, no, that much is clear. I'm gonna need whatever is gonna give me the purple power.
Good eating. Take your time.
What do I want to do? These are so expensive. One thing I don't like about this system, I'm sorry to keep randomly complaining, but it's stuff to talk about. But one thing is that I like when you can separate currencies in a game.
This will be fun for both of us. As you wished, please take your time.
So, having my souls either being used to buy items or being used to upgrade myself, it leads to an interesting choice of like, do I want to buy items? Do I prefer them? But for me, it then kind of eliminates the choice really, because then I don't end up buying items or even really using items, because I don't want to create like a dependency on them unless I have to. And that's what we were doing with the small healing shard earlier when I forgot like immediately what the Nephilim's Respite was supposed to be.
What do you need?
But now that I know about the Nephilim's Respite, I have no reason to buy healing shards ever again at any point. It's just never gonna happen.
Aiming to lay down a mighty hurt, are
I don't know if I want to upgrade my lance right now. I will upgrade the Chains of Scorn just so I have it at +1.
Possible, but now you're even deadlier.
But at some point we're gonna have even more weapons from the other hollow forms. So I think it'd be good to have to maybe see what those are like, because I don't know if I like the lance
All right.
just yet.
Let's see what I can do for you.
Alright, let's see. If I wanted to... Holy shit. A 30% item drop chance. That's actually kind of nice. Chance to spawn a health lurcher. Oh, you know what? This Marauder item is actually a lot better than I thought it was. I didn't really like pay it any mind because it wasn't like increasing any immediately usable stats. But I can see where it becomes really useful. Because if you get if you get your balanced one, hey, you're gonna get your heals back really often. Shoot. Honestly, I think it might be better for us to invest in Marauder than to invest in Angelic Chaos. Currently. I would love to have Havoc form last longer, but I really don't use it terribly often anyways. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna upgrade Angelic Marauder. We're gonna go down the path for Health Lurcher. This will allow us to use Nephilim's Respite a little bit longer. And then eventually I'm also hoping to get another demonic marauder, so that way we can increase drop chance. Because I'm sure at some point in the end game, we're gonna want that. We're gonna want to be getting items more often. That's always a very important stat. But for now, the paths that are laid before me are little mixed. I can either go straight for item drop chance and have it help me out throughout the entire game, or I can go for health lurcher and just be able to heal a little bit better. You know what? We're gonna go for item.
Didn't think it was possible, but now you're even deadlier.
Okay. And now I don't know what I want to upgrade here. 3% healing is kind of meh. It's not going to be amazing until we get up to balanced chaos. At the very least, it doesn't seem like we really need anything super amazing until we get until the last stage. Or like when you want to make a balanced item is when it's going to get really annoying. Essence of a Chosen. Which means we're going to have to fight those really tough enemies to make a permanent choice there. Now I've got 2 items that go down the demonic path. Yeah, I think we're just gonna use this for now. It is for the possible gains in the future to get a lot of items. So we're gonna do this. And then swap to Angelic Gas on my storm.
Watch your back, eh?
Okay. That's all I came here for. Just get some upgrades. I haven't seen any more humans in a while. But to be fair, I guess we haven't really spent too much time on Earth.
Good eating. Ah, do make sure they scream, horseman.
Okay. So we're gonna fast travel. Because I want to...
Please take your time.
I want to see where the hell we're supposed to be going. And I still have no idea. Hey, thank you for watching. If you're interested in the Darksiders series or Darksiders 3, check out the links below for more info. Thanks again to THQ Nordic for sponsoring this series, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video.